Hey and welcome. My name is Leigha Butler. Today we're going to get a stretch in for the whole body and we'll also incorporate some core. I want to get into it right away, but be sure you have a couple of blocks or something like it. You might even want a blanket just to cushion your knee for lunges. Quickly interrupting the flow to let you know that I do have a membership website. It is leahbutleryoga.com or you can find it at lby.studio. I do an hour-long or sometimes longer vinyasa flow class every single week of the year. Plus you get access to 200 practices. A lot of people say it helps them deepen their practice. There's a great combination of strong flowing with a kind of peaceful approach. So stay in touch one way or the other. We'll get back to it. I'm going to start in a seated position, rocking the head to one side. Take some time to breathe as your neck opens up. And up through center, over to the other side. Let the head be truly heavy as you send breath toward that side neck as it opens. Okay, bring the head back to center. We're going to stand on up at the top of the mat. Keep your feet hips distance apart, and you want to make sure the blocks are handy. Reach your arms up overhead and lean up and over to one side. Take some time to explore the side body. Up through center, reach high, and up and over to the other side. You can play with the angle to get open as you want to be. Come on up through center. Join the feet. Reach up high. Gaze up high as well. Exhale, prayer hands through your center, right at the heart. So pausing here to squeeze the feet together, squeeze legs, squeeze the seat, press the palms firmly, fix yourself on a gaze point. And we'll set a shared intention today, and that intention might be just to be feeding yourself in every moment, feeding yourself that which moves you closer to healing, that which brings you true, genuine joy. Take a second to internalize that. On your next exhale, reach the arms down by your sides. Sweep the palms up as you open, reaching high. Exhale, hinge for forward fold. We're going to hang out right here. You could grab hold of the elbows. You could be softening knees, bending into one knee at a time. And just let this opening happen. Come on up to flat back. Take hold of the blocks, high height or medium height. Okay, flat through the back. You'll step the left foot first up and back, then intentionally setting it down. Keep your heart lifted as you rock through the legs, active legs. Set your back knee down. You might want to cushion it. Keep the heart really lifting. That's why the props are nice. Hips continue to kind of melt down. And then to get the most out of the stretch, we'll kick on the survival reflex a little bit. So squeezing left knee toward the right heel toward left knee. 6, 5, 4, engage, 3, 2, keep squeezing, 1, and now release, and you might find you have more room to let the hips sink down into gravity, keeping the heart high. back with the right leg. Just straighten it a few times. Press firmly into heel so that you really engage behind the leg. Get some activation and warmth before we find the opening. And keep the leg straight, flex the foot a lot. Send the right hip backward a bit as you fold. Keep as straight a back as you can and as straight a right knee as you can. Come on up to flat back. You can remove the props. Step on into plank position. Just this round, we're going to set the knees down, the heart forward, like half a push-up or half a chaturanga, and push up toward child's pose. Do that again. Wave forward, heart goes forward, elbows point backward, lower, and then come on up, back in child's pose twice more. Go ahead. Now finding downward facing dog. You can send each heel down one at a time. Pressing both heels down, walk your hands halfway back, keeping straight legs, point the sits bones high, bring belly toward thighs. Head is heavy. Attach right hand to left outer ankle. Pull in as you look underneath the left arm. Switch sides. Plant your hands and then walk hands back toward feet. So you can dangle one more time. Elbows gripped. This time you're going to pulse downward with the elbows. It's actually your spine growing longer. Pulse toward the floor, Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, walk them over to the right. You might bend the right knee. And over to the left, bending left knee. And through center, walk your hands to the top for downward facing. You'll sweep the right leg up, but bend that knee. Make some big circles trying to turn on the glutes, the outer glutes at the side of the hip and the rear glute. Pausing to look up and over your left shoulder. Can you try to see your foot? The right knee's going to cross the body, exploring a side plank variation. Taking left elbow to right inner knee. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Now cross right ankle over left ankle. Take a side plank. Not going to stay long. Reach the left arm across your ear. Arc the hips high, like you could touch these left fingers down toward the right fingers. Now peeking at the top of the mat, step the right foot forward. Again, set the left knee down. Let the hips come, or the heart come up. You can take hold of these blocks again. Look over the right shoulder, and this might feel like enough. But if you're feeling pretty open today, bend that back knee and squeeze the foot in kind of its own accord, so you don't need to help it, though you could. But we're looking for this active strength in the range of motions, true mobility. If you want, you can pulse it. And then take hold of the foot, and now we'll help it along. And at this point, you could set the block down lower, place your forearm on it. And release. We're going to step to the top in chair position. Reach the arms up. Stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, reaching wide and up. Exhale, dive down. Give yourself a fold. You might even wrap your arms around your legs now. Rocking the seat, touch side to side, just looking for all the unopened angles. Come on up to flat back, take hold of the blocks. And you'll sweep the right leg up and back first. And then slowly set the back foot down. Keep the heart lifted as you rock forward and back with active legs. Setting back, knee down. Let's let the hips do their thing. Let them be heavy as the heart stays light. We'll get the most out of our stretch, kicking on that survival reflex, giving ourselves the signal that this is a safe position. So you draw that right knee forward, just energetically. Left heel comes back, so you kick on the right side, hip flexors, and one quad hip flexor, and then left side, hamstrings and glutes. Let's squeeze for 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go passive. Truly let your weight sink down against gravity, keeping the heart light. You might prop up the chest. Extend the left leg. Do that a handful more times. You're going to push hard into the heel so you actually get a little heat behind the leg. And it'll want to open up after that. Next time, straightening the leg, flex the foot. Left hip goes back as we fold forward, keeping a long spine, keeping the left knee as straight as you can. Come on up, remove the blocks, plant your hands, step on into plank pose. This time we'll pause together. Now you could set the knees down, but if you've got the juice, stay in your plank. We'll all take right hand to left shoulder and then switch left hand, right shoulder. Send the shoulders an inch forward and do that again. Right hand left hand right. Switch 3 more times each side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling. Exhale, lower all the way. Take your fingertips, lift the heart. And then lower down. Bend the knees, spread your feet or knees a little wider than usual, maybe mat width apart. Send the fingertips down closer towards your waist and lift up again. Gazing high, squeeze on the heels. Extend the legs. One last time now, the feet come together. Inhale, cobra. Option to bend the knees. Bring that into king cobra playtime. And lower. Let's sneak a puppy in here. Arms reach forward. If you want to deepen it, take your elbows onto blocks. It's all about sending the chest down, the sits bones high. If you can, it's chin toward earth. If that's not working out, let your nose or forehead touch. Send the arms and elbows down to lift yourself up. Remove the props and come on into downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg high. Bend that knee and explore. Trying to kick on your outer hip and kick on the glute. Circles. You look up and over the right shoulder, gaze at the foot. Take the left knee across your body, exploring this side plank variation, right elbow to knee. And then crossing left ankle over the right ankle. Side plank, right arm can come over your ear line. Hips arc up as the fingers touch down toward the right fingers. Do your best. And then looking forward, stepping left foot to the top of the mat. To finish what we've begun, set the back knee down. You can lift on the heart. Option for blocks. Look over the left shoulder. This could be enough, but if you'd like to, you'll bend this back knee. Cushion could feel good. We're gonna keep our hands off at the moment. If that's possible, you can squeeze with your own genuine strength there at the hamstrings. And if it helps you out, you can pulse, like kicking. And squeeze, and then take hold with your hand, the left hand, pulling that foot in. Could come down low onto the block now, onto forearm. Never locked in a pose. You can always find subtle movement within it. And then release, peeking forward. You're going to step into chair. Sweeping the arms up, standing tall. Return to the intention you might have set. Have an awesome day, yogi. If you have time, of course, for Shavasana, do take it. Again, my name is Leigha Butler. If you're not a subscriber, please do hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get our channel to 100,000 subscribers. That will continue to help us get free yoga out into the world. And as always, if you would like longer practices every single week of the year, hop on over to lby.studio, leahbutleryoga.com, my personal membership website. Be well.